What is up, Fence fam? Joe Everest, the fence expert. We are at the 2024 West Coast Fence Show. The show floor just opened. I'm going to take you guys inside for a bit of a show floor walk so that if you weren't able to attend, you still get to see who is here and what they're showing. Let's head on in. So first and foremost, the show floor sold out once. They were able to add another 10,000 square foot and sold out shortly thereafter. Every square inch of this show floor is full. There are vendors everywhere. The nice thing is there's also a lot of attendees everywhere, so you'll see a bit of that too. There's also education going on next door for free, I might add. So some of the attendees are there, some of them are here. Anyway, let's start the walk. So one of the interesting things about the West Coast Fence Show is you see some vendors here at this show that you wouldn't normally see at Fence Tech. One of them being Builders Fence Company, a big staple here on the West Coast, but not necessarily as nationwide enough to be at, say, a Fence Tech. It's a great way that these regional shows provide value to regional vendors. All right, guys, so coolest booth award would have to go to Z-Post. Check it out. So they took a hunting trailer, outfitted it as a mobile sales unit. So they've got some nice displays inside. Obviously, everything's well lit. This thing actually lowers, so it's less high. It's a lower entry level, so people of all abilities can get into it. So shout out to Z-Post. Great setup, great idea. 2 thumbs up from this guy. All right, so if you guys follow the channel at all, you know our friends over at Expert Professional Wood Care Products, specifically BAM.
Hey, Joe.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Good, great.
Good to see you as well. Mike, how are you?
Good to see you.
So if you guys are on the West Coast and are looking for quality stain that I love and I think you'll love, Mike is your guy. Reach out to him about getting a sample and figuring out Expert Professional Wood Care would work great for you. Also, we ought to shout out Gopher Wood as well. So if you don't have the facilities or you don't have the desire to stain on site or pre-stain, they've got you covered with Gopher Wood. It looks pretty nice too. Nice samples.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, like I said, if you follow the channel, you know, good friends of the show. If you're interested in wood staining, you should definitely check them out. If you're on the West Coast, Mike's your man. All right, so always, the best colored booth award has to go to EZG for obvious reasons. So one of the cool things about coming to the show and actually experiencing it is you can get a live demonstration of some pretty cool equipment. For example, check out the router by SSD just doing its thing. I've been hearing this thing all day. It's been running nonstop. So
I follow you.
check them out if you're into vinyl routering. Good guys. All right, so in the fencing industry, automation has really taken off. I mean, it's been offered for as long as I can remember. One of the brands when we were doing automation that I love and trusted so much was US Automatic. Shout out to US Automatic for providing great operators that I loved working with.
Oh, man.
So if you're familiar with the show at all, you're familiar with Nationwide Industries. Also, you may recognize Rich from a recent episode of the Between the Two Erics.
Should Rich bring back his mustache?
Cool. Oh, that's a no.
How's it going there?
Made a bit of a cameo there.
Just a little cameo. No more stash. The answer is no.
No more stash,
No stash.
Definitively.
Definitively
Okay.
no stash. Wife would kill me.
Fair enough. So Nationwide Industries, we love using their hardware, specifically the Cornerstone 2 hinges. Trident Safe Sound latch is going to be seen right here. So it's a pull latch that alerts you by sight and sound as the gate is being opened. And if you leave it open,
15 seconds.
15 seconds. It lets you know. Now, and Rich, this doesn't stop until you shut the gate.
Until we shut it. Our neighbors are not happy with this.
I bet not. I bet not. Guys, if you're installing fence and you're looking for hardware, the place to go is Nationwide Industries. I love working with them, and I'm sure you would as well. So let's pause here real quick at the Fence Cloud booth. So, one, great provider of technology for the fence industry. Also, great provider of awesome shirts. So we've got it. Fence Cloud nailed it. And my favorite, not that kind of fencing. So love it. Now, Fence Cloud obviously is fully set up, one, to do demos, but two, the thing I love about Fence Cloud is they're also here to support current users, answer any questions, maybe help them with finding new solutions to their problems. So you should check out Fence Cloud if you're interested in fencing technology solutions. If you guys are in the fencing industry, you can't not know Fence News, the only independent news publication specifically for the fencing industry.
That's correct.
So, if you guys aren't receiving one, you absolutely should reach out to Fence News for your next publication of the Fence News.
Thank you so
May take good care of you.
much. Thank you.
You're welcome. So another big thing in the fencing industry right now is driving fence. And if you're driving fence, you should get to know these guys with the U.S. Hammers. Great. So if you guys are in any of the fencing industry groups on Facebook, you already know about them. But if you haven't, you should reach out. So a big question in fencing is financing, which is becoming more and more popular every year. We offer financing to our customers, and it seems like this year, maybe more than others, we've had a significant amount of interest and clients using financing. If you're interested in financing, you ought to check out Hearth. We'll treat you right. On the technology front, you also have a couple of our friends. You've got My Salesman and Job Nimbus. If you watch the channel at all, you're already familiar with them. Matt's the guy that woos a lot. Job Nimbus has a great new sales process, a great new sales proposal. I did a video a little bit ago. If you've got any questions, you certainly reference that video or reach out to Job Nimbus directly. Guys, again, so fencing industry, very familiar with Quick Pull. We've seen a lot of social posts. We've seen some videos. You guys are going to see another video coming up in the future where we review the Quick Pull. We've reviewed several. Maybe you could say we're saving the best for last. You never know.
There you go.
But stay tuned for a future video where we try out the Quick Pull. All right, guys, so that wraps up the show floor walk of 2024 West Coast Fence Show. The next West Coast Fence Show, if you aren't able to attend, is going to be in 2027, September. Stay tuned for future dates. Appreciate you guys watching the channel. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I always love interacting with you guys there. For now, Joe Everest, the fence expert, reminding you that good fences make good neighbors, and I'll see you next time.